So, you're thinking of moving to Palm Coast, Florida, but you want to know more about the beaches in the area? That's exactly what we're going to cover in today's video. We're going to take a look at the beaches here in Palm Coast and Flagler Beach. We're going to talk a little bit about the ones in surrounding areas as well. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then stay tuned because we're going to get after it right now. My name is Stephanie Schulis with Keller Williams Realty. Thanks so much for joining us today. If this is your first time to the channel, please make sure to tap the button below to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you can be the first to be notified every time we put out brand new content all about moving to Palm Coast, Florida and the surrounding areas. We get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you looking to make the move to Palm Coast, Florida every day, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to make the move in the next 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'll do everything we can to help you make a smooth move to Palm Coast, Florida. Today's video is all about beaches, one of my favorite things to do here in Palm Coast, Florida. There are 11 beach parks in the area. Starting at the north end, there's Marineland and River and Sea Preserve. What I really like about Marineland is that in addition to the beach park having bathrooms and showers and ample parking, is there's also food trucks tied to the aquarium there at Marineland. And so if you didn't want to eat a sandy sandwich, you can pop over to the food trucks, get some yummy hot food, get some delicious beverages, and still enjoy your day at the beach. Just south of Marineland is Washington Oak Gardens State Park. And what I really like about that is that on one side you have the beach park, and then on the other side you have these beautiful gardens and rose gardens to walk through. And then there's also all of the trails that go along the intercoastal. There's fishing areas. And so you can go in the morning, get a hike on, get your exercise on, and then go across the street and park it at the beach. You get the best of both worlds. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Just south of that is Bay Drive Park, which is where I am currently. And in addition to it being the closest park to my house, one of the reasons I love it is because it not only has bathrooms and showers and a ramp, as you can see behind me, which is fantastic when you're lugging all of your beach gear, is there's this gorgeous observation deck that I'm standing on now, and I'll go ahead and do a quick spin around so you can see. Beautiful 360 views. Behind me is the little retention lake pond that does have fish in it, and it's got a little fishing dock on top of it. It's just a beautiful area and one of my favorite beach parks here in Flagler County. Just south of Bay Drive Park is Malacompra, and that is one of the pet-friendly beaches here in the county. Continuing on A1A South, you'll get to Jungle Hut, which is also pet-friendly. Just south of that is Old Salt and 16 Park. And that's going to be right on the edge of Hammock Beach. There are resorts there and kind of some of the restaurants and things like that that are available to guests staying in the area or residents of those communities. After that, if you continue on A1A South, you're going to be leaving the Hammock and getting into the Flagler Beach area. And the first beach you're going to come to is going to be Beverly Beach. Just south of Beverly Beach is going to be Varn Park. If you're wanting to go to a beach in the Flagler Beach area, but you want to stay away from the crowds, Varn Park is a fantastic option. There are bathrooms, showers, ample parking. You're close enough to Flagler Beach to be close to all of the restaurants and bars and activities there, but you're not right on the pier with all of the crowds that can gather in that area. After Varn Park is Flagler Beach North, which is pet friendly. And then there is the Flagler Beach Pier. Unfortunately, recently the pier did sustain some storm damage, and so you cannot walk out on the pier, but we are getting a brand new pier soon. So hopefully if you visit us in the next year or so, we should have a beautiful new pier for you to walk on and enjoy the area. South of the pier is Flagler Beach South, which is pet friendly. So there's a wide variety of different beach options. One of the comments that I get a lot of is, well, we went to this beach and we didn't like all of the rocks or all of the shells. Where can we find a sandy beach? Or conversely, where can we find a rock, or where can we find a beach with a lot of rock for the kids to climb on? And my answer to that is our area here is so unique, and the beachscape changes depending on what gifts the ocean brings us. The rocks that you see on the beach are coquina rock, which really is just crushed shell and sand that has kind of been beaten over by the ocean until it forms a rock. And then there'll be a day where the waves just kind of hit it hard, break it all down again. And so then where those rocks were is all shelly and kind of pebbly. And then a few days later, the ocean will come and kind of dig out all of that sand there, and then you're left with soft sand. And then a week or so later, there could be brand new coquina rocks that the ocean left us. It's something that really is ever changing. So if you go to a beach one day and it doesn't suit your needs, I do encourage you to try that beach again a different day, a different time of year, and kind of see what gifts Mother Nature has left us. As I've mentioned, a lot of the beaches are pet friendly. A lot of the beaches do have true beach parks, so with bathrooms and showers and things like that. And then of course there are various points that do have private access that is done through communities or through private residences. So there's lots of ways to enjoy the beaches here. Having grown up in San Diego, the biggest difference I can say our beaches here is the crowds. Even when I talk about crowds being, down in Flagler Beach around the pier, it is nowhere near the crowds that you see in Southern Californian beaches. You're not having to weave between throngs and throngs of people, 20 people deep from the top of the sand to where the waves are breaking. You may have to walk a few feet from the parking area to get to a spot where you're not sitting right on top of somebody, but it's pretty easy to do even in peak season, and it's why we're here all of the time. It's easy to get to, it's enjoyable, it's obviously beautiful. Just look at that. And I can't wait for you to get here and check it out yourself. If you have any questions on the beaches here in Flagler County, please leave a comment below, or you can always give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We always love hearing from you guys. We will see you on the next video.